Hi again, welcome to another shed update. Things have changed around here a little bit, so I thought I'd do a shed update. It's always nice to do it when new things come in the shed. There's actually 3 new things in the shed actually, and I've been doing a little bit of work on the scooter, not getting anywhere really fast, but trying to make a series of videos to start that project. So I have been doing a little bit on that. I won't go too much into detail, I might tell you a little bit. There's still the pressure washer there. I don't know whether I mentioned that. Not the pressure washer I restored or painted up, or whatever you want to put it. Them videos are still to come on that, but that is actually done and out of here, but you've still got the videos to look forward to. That's just my second one. It's a Honda one. It's 5.5 horsepower. I'll try to show you a little bit in a minute, but it's understaffed, and yeah, it only runs sort of on, it runs on choke. We have to slightly off. If it's totally off choke, it stops. So I think the carb needs to go in the ultrasonic cleaner for that. I'll turn around in a second and just show you what's going on. The John Deere is still in here. I need to get that out actually. That's just a quick fix, and because it's a quick fix I've sort of left that, so I need to get that done. And yeah, move on to some new stuff which you'll see now. Yeah, as I've got new stuff in the shed, it's becoming a little bit, well, it's not too bad for room, but it's getting so there's a bit too much stuff in here again. On the bench we have a Hayter 41, I believe. I don't know where the plate is, but I'm sure it's a 41. It's got a wheel missing, which I've got a wheel. This is how I got it, with engine bits missing. That pipe is broke there. The carb bit is bent. But I've got an engine outside, which I actually took off another mower, because I was going to paint that, and I still might paint that at some stage. But at the moment, I'll just rob the bits off the engine to fix this engine. I shall put everything on this engine. I'm not going to take this engine off and swap the engine, because I don't need to mess around with the pulley and all that. And to be honest, if you look at the exhaust now, it doesn't look like it's done a great deal of work. The paintwork isn't bad on this, few little marks on it, but this is definitely acceptable to sell. I won't be painting this up or anything. I've got the bag for it just down there, so that's all there. Yeah, like I said, I've got some wheels, and yeah, probably quite an easy fix. It's self-drive, all under there. And yeah, it's got the Quantum engine, so it's a nice little mower really, as haters go, and it will clean up all right. So yeah, this one I'm hoping to get on there pretty soon. Really, to be honest, I've really got nothing to do to that. I just want to, I might have said before, I just want to buff them alloy wheels up a little bit with a wire wheel, and then sort of just buff it up with some WD-40. Same with the body, and black that up really, and that's that. Problem is I'm struggling for room a little bit. When I've done them, I haven't really got anywhere to put them until I can sell them, and it's not quite the time yet. So I've got our cat cage outside where the cat goes in the summer. I might put tarpaulin over that and make that like my little mower storage thing. I can get a few in there, so that'll help out a little bit. This is another one down here. I bought this a while ago, and I never really got around to looking at it. I've got grass bag for it now. It's not that old, this one. It's the 2015. I pulled over the first time tonight. Didn't really try too hard, but it's got no levers on the top, so that means it's automatic choke. Could be a carb problem on this one. It isn't self-drive, it's just push. So yeah, it's a nice looking mower, and it's in nice condition. It's the Honda is, if you didn't know. But what I shall do with that is, if it's a problem, the carb, with the automatic choke, I shall just make that manual choke and put one of them, well, on the older ones, the adjuster knobs on these are grey. The older ones were the bright sort of yellowy green colour. I'll just put one on there, so it's got a proper throttle on it, and then I'll have to fit the, you can't quite see, but where the carb bit bolts onto, it's the mechanism, so I'll have to change that because it's different. It needs to be allowed to have cables, but we'll do a video on that one when if that happens to be the case on it. If it runs bad at all, I shall just make it manual choke, and then yeah, it could have bent crank. I haven't even checked that either, because that's something you should always check when you first get them, just to check whether what you're repairing is I'm not going to shake your arms off when you go to start it. Quick, if I get the torch, I can quickly show you this pressure washer behind here. It's not hit my fan heaters on it. You can just sort of see it under there. I'm sorry, you can't really see hardly what it is at all, but there you can probably just make out it's Honda there. Might do a little video on the carb on that one, because it's I don't think I've ever done a video on a GX, or that'd be GX 160. Might have done years ago on a whacker plate on my other channel, but not in this, so we'll have a little look at that. Exactly the same as basically as the one on my big pressure washer, just smaller. 5.5 horsepower rather than 13. The scooter has got its engine out. The engine is, torch again. The engine is there. I found a problem with the engine. I've been trying to do a video to get it started up, a series of 2 or 3 videos started up, but I've had issues. But I'm not going to go into that because it'll sort of ruin the video. Some of the video isn't brilliant. I'll pre-warn you that. I think it's a bit dark. I'll try and enhance it a little bit. It's just such a big lump because it's all in one. So that on the bench is quite hard to get the angles to film it. It's a bit better with a mower or a strimmer. I can sort of get round it better, but yeah, it's quite a sort of big lump. So yeah, but I'm getting on with it, I think. So I should probably know tomorrow, and then part 1 is actually done. So whatever will come to a point of videos, but I'd like to get up and running, but I'm not there yet. So it's just basically watch your space with that one. See, I've got some parts come for it, some gaskets, but I haven't really used anything yet new on it. I'll just trying to collect some bits together. We've got a little FS38 here. I've been working on that. I'm waiting for a few parts on that. So yeah, that'll be another one. You may see, you may not. We'll see how things go. If I think it's good enough to do a video on, yep, we'll have a little look at that. The other 2 strimmers are out of here. They've been put somewhere else, so at least they're not in my way now. And yeah, that's about where we're at really. So I'll just turn you around. Yeah, what else has been happening? Oh, well, I've been working. I've had a little go on the Yamaha, trying to sort out the speedo parts I want for it, the Yamaha MX100. And yeah, it's cost me a few bob, but I'll show you one bit here. That's one bit I needed, the brake plate. And yeah, I got one. Just got to have a clean, and actually I've got some new parts for that. I managed to get some new old stock bits for it because it was meant to be sold okay and it was seized. So yeah, so there'll be a little video of that coming up. I think to get the speedo working, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, the wheel is set up to take the it's like a little sort of washer with 2 bits sticking out, and I'm hoping the wheel on it is so they will fit in the wheel inside. Can't see why they'd have made a different wheel for a Yamaha MX100 and the DT100. I would have thought they'd have kept the same wheels because I think the brake plate's the same, but it's just it hasn't got the speedo bits in it. So in a way I probably could have just bought the speedo bits, but I would have been 1 bit short, I think, on that. So anyway, I've got a new speedo cable, and I've got the speedo. I think I might have shown you that ages ago. So the only thing I think I'm short of is the bracket to hold it to the top of the forks, to hold the speedo to the top of the forks, and then I might be sorted that. I do plan to get that back in here soon, because I think I'm going to be sort of stalled on the Pooch and the Lambretta for a while, because even if I start the Lambretta, that will be where the project sort of stops at the moment, because funds aren't allowing. But I've got a lot of bits for the MX100, so I can get on with that. The Pooch is the same. I need to get it sandblasted. I need to buy quite a lot of parts for that, so that's a bit on hold as well. And that's about where we're at. Vehicle wise, nothing happening yet because the weather isn't good enough. Rain, wet. If it's not that, we're getting snow, and then it makes it wet and it's cold. So it's only sort of running problems. If anything sort of breaks down, yeah, I need to fix it. I had a bit, I'll just tell you this little story. Well, I'll try to be quick. Went out to the van the other morning. I was going to go to work when I started, and it's been a bit in the cold. It hasn't started great because of the I'm sure the glow plugs are poor, but it turned over, and I thought that ain't turning over very quick. So then stopped. Well, not stopped, but it wasn't going to start. I knew that. So that was in front of my Land Rover. So my Land Rover was wedged in. I don't have jump leads. I do now because what I did, I got my daughter's Renault. I nipped down Halfords, got some jump leads. So jump started. Couldn't jump start my Sprinter because I don't think the Renault would have given enough over to that to start it. So what I did, I jump started my camper, which was next to the Sprinter, and when that started, I jump started the Mercedes off the Transit camper. I did it that way. It was a right pickle, but it seems to be okay now. So well, I know why it's okay, because when I undid the back light had been left on. So it's been warm the last few days and started up no problem. So yeah, that was talk about stress and load of hassle. But I've got some jump leads now, so at least I'm a little bit more prepared if anything like that happens. You mess around with cars, you really want jump leads. I've even got one of them snap-on jump packs, and that didn't want to know. I think the battery's a bit poor in it, so it's another thing. I'll probably get a new battery and put a new battery in that. But what an annoying problem. But in the end, yeah, I had to start the Transit camper off of the little Renault, and that did start right. I hadn't been started for months, the camper, so, and the battery was as dead as can be on that. But then, yeah, once that started, that gave enough go to the Sprinter to start that. So we got there in the end. But yeah, vehicles can be frustrating. But I did get I'm not sure whether I said, but I did get the V5 back for the Pooch, because that was registered in the UK and I applied for it. And it's come back, so that's good news. I've got that one. Just need to sort out the other one. The Lambretta, I've got the date and certificate and the Nova number for that, so that's really all good to go. But you've got to take photos apparently of each side, and it hasn't got side panels on, so I wanted to buy the side panel so it looked complete for the photo. And the same, I need a date and certificate for the Yamaha. I've got the Nova number, but the date and certificate I've got to pay for. Wait a sec, helicopter coming over. Come on, get a move on. Come over here quite a lot. Yeah, the Yamaha, I never got the date and certificate with that because they didn't sort of supply it, and it cost £45 from the club, the vintage motorbike, Japanese motorbike club or something. So I've took the photos of that ready to fill that in. Then when I get that back, I can apply for the V5s, which is a bit of a pain buying them, but it's like that Lambretta though would be in a lot worse condition if it had been a UK machine. So yeah, once I've got them, it's sorted and ticked off the list, but I must get on and get them done. But still, that's money, because once I've got the date and certificate for the Yamaha, I've got all I need for both to send off to DVLA, but it's going to cost £55 each to get the reg number as well for each. And they just put an age related on, so yeah, that's another £110. So it all adds up. These projects do add up. That's why I need to get onto these mowers and get some funds in to sort of help push the projects along. It's the only way I can do it, really. Channel's not big enough to pay for itself yet. Maybe one day we shall see how it goes, but at the moment just chugging along, getting things done, putting videos out, and I'm hoping still at the moment to be putting out 3 a week. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. So yeah, I'll turn around once more. So you can see I've got plenty to get on with. Once strimmer parts come, that should be okay. That one out the shed quick. That one, because there's no drive or nothing on it, it's just if anything, it's going to be an engine problem. I've got a spare engine if I really had to change the engine, if it's bent crank or anything. That one, just putting the bits back on the engine, I would imagine. No carb on it at the moment, so I'll just take everything off the other one, clean it up, and that'll be done. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I hope you enjoyed this sort of update video, and things are changing in the shed. And yeah, I hope to get these ones out quick to get another couple in, because I can keep them coming. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be along with another video again soon.